we're standing here at the Tedderfield Airfield, just south of Joburg, where we're going to be interviewing James Pittman and the director of CAA, Mr. Twyla, on the newly launched Sling 4. What's so special about the Sling? In the market.
Now you're gonna hear the good stuff.
You're gonna hear us shouting at the same time.
It's simple, everything.
Everything.
Well, I mean, an aeroplane is, to some extent, every aeroplane is a compromise, and normally either it's cheap, or it's fast, or it's a high quality plane, or the Sling is a fantastic spread of qualities. It is right near the top of its class in almost all of those different characteristics, I think.
Behind me is the Sling 4. It's just had its registration put on, ZU TAF, and you can see behind me they're busy polishing the fuselage. We're here with the acting director, Mr. Twyla from the CAA, at the launch of the Sling 4. Mr. Twyla, what does this mean for CAA?
This means a lot in terms of developing South African aviation industry. It means a lot about the factory that started 10 months ago and now has orders.
What is the CAA doing to promote aviation here in South Africa, and in particular guys like James and Mike who are building their own aircraft?
We're embarking on a new philosophy with CAA, and that is making it easier for them to do their business. Making sure that when we come in here, we assist them to achieve their objective. That's the first one. The second one, we're trying to be part and parcel of the marketing activity of the organization. And wherever we go, we'll be able to say there is a product in South Africa that we can buy, there's a reliable product which will have been proven.
It's been a long and sometimes quite a hard road getting where we are. It's been, I think, a 5.5-year trip now. And Mike is the guy who will really bear testimony to the fact that it's taken long hours of work and commitment.
Today I'm here to celebrate a milestone in aviation. And in aviation where we seek to grow the industry so that it can serve the economy of this country.
There were a number of motivations for me to design an aircraft, and that was to sell the aircraft engines that I sell, and also I wanted to develop a locally made product. Basically, the Sling 4 is an extended Sling 2. It's now a 4-seater instead of a 2-seater. It has a more powerful engine, slightly more efficient propeller, and of course it's larger in size inside.
I do think there is one characteristic which more than any other stands out in the Sling, and that is just the way she flies. Not following the same route, we're going a different way. The route was going to be to the east. You see, we've been around the world to the west once, gained a day. We need to lose a day to see the right number of sunsets, and so that was going to be different. The problem with that route, though, is that it's 2/3 of the way around to get there, and we weren't going to arrive in Oshkosh on time. So we've now decided to go west, but we're staying with the easterly route. It means we should have headwinds most of the way, which is a bad thing. But Mike and Jean are going to take off, I hope Friday or Saturday, and they're going to fly the whole way to Oshkosh, to the States, in an aeroplane with a 1280cc engine, I hope in 6 outside 7 days. Leaving aside the cost, leaving aside the weight that you can lift up, the speed that you can fly at, she just flies more nicely than any other light aircraft that you can buy in the world today, I think. And so she's fun, she's lovely to fly.